Aloha nui kako e Scorpio. Valina Maie, White Shadow Spiritual Advising. Today we'll be doing your monthly June tarot forecast. So you can check out your sun, moon, rising sign, or really any placement within your birth chart for these videos down below. If you'd like to support my work, you can find those links down below. And also information for my Instagram, email, and TikTok. Okay, Sagittarius. Oh, I just did Sagittarius. That's why I said that. Okay, Scorpio. Now, we just had major eclipses or eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. So I know that Scorpios have been, really going through an intense, rigorous process of illumination and seeing things in a different way, releasing, confronting fears and triggers. And not just Scorpios, but it did happen in your sign. I think it was May 16th, full lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So that's very powerful energy that you guys are currently working through and working with. The eclipse energy isn't to just, and it never is to go against you. I know it may feel that way, but it should also be very evolutionary and liberating. Okay, so what's interesting is, and I love this, so Scorpio, you are receiving the Moon and the Eight of Pentacles as your first two cards. The Moon, obviously the Moon, and it was a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. And then look back here in the Eight of Cups, there's an eclipse happening. So how about that? So definitely the eclipse energy is showing up in your reading for June. And remember, the eclipse energy, if you are a Scorpio, that eclipse is going to affect you for quite some time. Okay, so the first card is the Moon. This is going to represent information and truths coming to the surface that are meant to bring immense healing and clarity. However, it is probably difficult, or it is difficult, whatever, to hear this information at first. Like, this is like hard-hitting truths, information that no one really wants to receive. However, it is coming for your highest good. And it's meant to set you on a different trajectory. It's meant to get you to do something different, to see something different. And I feel the need to say to forgive yourself and others. I feel that very strongly. The Moon is also very intuitive. It's very psychic. With that eclipse happening in your sun sign, moon, rising, whatever it is for you, this is a time where you're going to be having prophetic dreams, where you really need to pay attention to your signs and symbols from spirit, because not only are they guiding you on your personal path, but also letting you know what is going on a metaphysical level in the spiritual war that is now taking place on this planet, in this world. Okay, the Moon is all about a curtain being pulled back, people's masks being dropped, your own mask being dropped. The Moon is going to be all about you being more revealed to you. Information about you that yourself will be learning, if that makes sense. The Moon is all about understanding ourselves on a deeper level. It is our subconscious releasing information into our conscious mind. Then with receiving the Eight of Cups, and of course there's an eclipse back here, okay, further amplifying that eclipse energy again. The Eight of Cups is leaving and moving on in the search for something more spiritually, emotionally fulfilling and satisfying and meaningful. So the Eight of Cups, the thing about this card is, see these cups, they're not dented or broken, they're not spilled over. So what that is saying is some of these things that you're meant to leave behind, that doesn't necessarily mean that they were bad for you or toxic or someone was doing you wrong. Sometimes it can just simply mean you've outgrown those dynamics, that feeling, those circumstances, those environments, those people, whatever it is, specifically on the spiritual, emotional level. With the Eight of Cups, it's going to tell you that the journey is what's going to bring you that fulfillment. Not the destination, but the way you go about getting to that destination is going to provide much spiritual, emotional fulfillment. Okay, so then lastly, Scorpio, you are receiving the Knight of Cups. I really feel for Scorpios that it seems like this eclipse has very much hit you on like the emotional, romantic levels. Like breaking relationship dynamics that maybe you picked up or witnessed in childhood, leaving, you know, relationships or emotions behind that are just not good for you, were not serving you, seeing your romantic life in a different way, approaching your romantic life in a different way. The Knight of Cups is like an offering of love, and that can be from a physical, actual person. But ultimately, what I'm feeling is that this eclipse and the creator, the universe right now, is giving you a major opportunity to experience your love life, whether you are single or in a relationship, in a completely different way. And I feel that this eclipse season has given you a new love journey, a new sense of what love is, a new sense of what romance is, and intimacy is as well. And so with the Knight of Cups, you can find major fulfillment in the new sensations and ideas of love life that you are now having. So don't be afraid to explore that. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave that at that for you. I hope you all have a beautiful June.